Hey, gang. This past weekend, a big story came out involving The Undertaker. Apparently, a former WWE superstar accused him of being a bully, which is actually kind of surprising because most of the time when people say that, so and so was a bully, usually they go to John Bradshaw Layfield and say, he was a bully, treated me like crap, yada, yada, yada. And most of the time I read stories like that, I just kind of roll my eyes and go, oh, really? Bradshaw's a bully? What a shock. But in this case, reading about The Undertaker being one, I just went, okay, I gotta check this one out. So I Googled the story and read about it and just went, wow, he's the one doing it? Oh, for crying out loud. So it turns out the one making all these allegations are former 2, 3, something like that time tag team champion Rene Dupree. I got a funny kind of feeling a lot of you out there went, who? Okay. Um, I'm going to try to gather from memory who he was, and those of you who remember him, sorry about that. He came to the WWE with Sylvain Grenier as a tag team called La Resistance. They captured the tag team titles, I think, twice. They added on a third member of their team named Rob Conway. Then Rene Dupree was drafted to SmackDown, where he rivaled John Cena for the U.S. title unsuccessfully. And then he became tag team champions again with Kenzo Suzuki. And pretty much after that, he just kind of floundered around the WWE for a while. He started walking to the ring with a poodle named Fifi. Yeah, so his run as tag team champions with Kenzo Suzuki was probably the last big highlight of his run. And like I said, they bounced him around from SmackDown to Raw to ECW. I think back to Raw again, and I think ECW might have been where he was getting a really pretty good push, but all that came to a screeching halt. And yeah, they started calling him the French Phenom and everything like that, and just. But anyway, the reason why he's accusing The Undertaker of being a bully is because he claims that the guys in the locker room destroyed his stuff. He said that they destroyed a $500 pair of shoes and $1,000 worth of clothing or something like that. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, number one, that right there shows that you're an idiot. You're not Ric Flair. You can't be spending that kind of money on stuff and expect people not to try to destroy it. And then he claims that the guys, while doing a show in Italy, they stuffed his French flag into the toilet, which I have to say, in all honesty, that's just wrong. So he went to Arn Anderson about it, and Arn told him, don't sell anything out there that night, and he didn't. And then he went to The Undertaker for some advice, and The Undertaker told him, just, find out who did it. So he went to the boys about it, and the boys told him that The Undertaker told him to do it because Rene Dupree didn't want to go out and party with them. Now, I'm sorry, but that sounds like a big bunch of horse crap. I'm not saying Rene Dupree's a liar, but what I'm saying is that I think that basically what happened was that the boys did it because they hated his guts. And of course they're going to blame The Undertaker because he was considered the locker room leader at the time. I'm pretty sure he probably would have just told me, like, hey man, this isn't cool, cut the crap. I mean, I'm very, very sure that somebody like him, who'd been in the WWE for many, many years and was respected and and everything like that would not tell a bunch of morons like the roster back in I think 2005 or something like that to destroy somebody else's stuff just because they didn't want to go out and party. I'm sorry, that just seems like a lame excuse. But there's still a part of me that just says Rene Dupree is just still suffering from sour grape syndrome. He didn't really quite make it. He didn't become a big popular superstar. Didn't hold any major championships or anything like that. And it just seemed like that. Part of me kind of feels like he just got a swelled head because they pushed him and Savan Grenier too fast, too hard, and yeah. But then again, I mean, I look back on it and go, well, at least Rene Dupree, had a couple of, somewhat decent gimmick changes. I mean, for crying out loud, they didn't make him into what they did with Savan Grenier and make him a fashion model and ambassador to Canada or something like that, and that took him nowhere. And then poor Rob Conway got one of the worst theme songs of all time. They kind of tried to make him sort of a legend killer, and that didn't quite work out either. So yeah. So I don't know, gang. I mean, what do you think about it? Do you think maybe Rene Dupree was maybe just a sucker? Do you think he's just spewing a bunch of nonsense? I mean, for crying out loud, the whole thing took place over a decade ago. Why didn't he try and say anything about it back then to the media or anybody like that? Why do why do people like this want to hold on to something for so long? I think that's a problem. Most celebrities who aren't in the media for quite a long time, they come up with these allegations and these stories that happened over a decade ago. And personally, I'm just getting tired of it. I'm just getting so bored by it. So yeah. Anyway, gang, if you like, leave your thoughts down below in the comments section about what you think about this whole thing. Do you think really the Undertaker had anything to do with it? Or do you think Rene Dupree was just a sucker believing the boys over the locker room leader? What do you think? I'm going to get on out of here, gang. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And let's stop trying to destroy the world. Let's help others who really, really need it right now. Let's keep praying this virus nightmare is going to end very, very soon. Whether or not you believe in God, He believes in you. And any goals you want to try to achieve in life, hope you get there and get there soon, as long as it's legal and nobody gets hurt, especially yourself. And help a fellow YouTuber reach 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000, or 100,000 subscribers. So take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good yourself. Try to be good. Try to be good to others. Till we do this again. As always, stay strong and rock on.